that should take care of that. Hello everyone, I'm Overkord95, the Wandering Knight. And welcome back to Vampyr. It's been a little bit since I played this, but I was focusing on getting God of War done. So, yeah. I have to... I got stuck in this last time because I couldn't figure out... There's a problem because I don't know what to do. Alright, live dashboard, show me the game, please, so I can actually view and check out my... Alright, that got retweeted, that's cool. By I'm Live RT. Yeah, but I'll explain because it's been so long. I'm basically playing the lawful good mode of this. Is the best way to explain this. I'm not going to suck the blood of anybody that's not an immediate villain or enemy. So I'm not going to go around and like boost up people's blood and then suck it from the innocents. So my power level is way under what it could be at this point, because I have an entire hospital of people that I could go, woohoo, blood. So I have gotten way less experience than somebody else who maybe was playing this, the more bloody route could. And I'm in a very dangerous place now, that I'm... Well... Right now I'm not dangerous because I've gotten to the actual town part of it. But, like, getting here was a pain in the ass, and I'm assuming the next part, when I have to fight more people again, is going to be a pain in the ass. I need to move my camera. Lower left? Lower left. Alright, camera's going down the lower left corner. Because there's my XP bar up there, and I don't really need that, but I do. Okay, so see, this is the thing. Oh, for the love of Jesus. I don't care if my stock is doing slightly better than normal. It's still not where I can sell it for a profit. Alright. Yeah, I need to investigate this guy's actions, but I can't get in because...
I will return later.
See? There's gotta be a way in, but I don't know how and where to... I assumed it was something like there, but I can't figure out how to get into this area either. So I keep like running around in circles, and I... Why did talking to him activate a cutscene? What did I do?
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Alright, why did it do that?
A gun,
then?
alcohol, and a bad temper.
Oh, I can
make
do a medical
terrible
checkup. Hold
cocktail,
on.
sir. Goodbye for now.
Hold on. I can actually
Good evening,
do a...
Benjamin.
I can actually do a
Can I
medical
help?
checkup.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I thought I had the treatment for migraine.
I will see you later. A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I thought I had made some, though. Okay, but it still doesn't help me because I can't figure out... Like, I'm going in circles. And now I'm going away from the spot, you know, like, where do I go? I don't think that's it. Why do I have a mark here?
Here will give you faith again.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
You see, I don't... Why do I have a marker over here? I think that was just an in general marker. Remove that. I somehow have to get in here. I just don't know how. Like, I'm obviously missing something super obvious. Let's try going this way. It's supposed to be there.
I cannot enter.
See, I can't get in. I need to get in, but I don't know how to get in. I mean, I don't want to look up the answer to this. I want to figure it out, but I can't figure it out. Where do I go?
It's locked.
Didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
Littering the streets. Not me.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
And I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna have to look it up because I can't figure it out. I don't want to.
I'll send you back to the fucking...
Damn it, I gotta... Alright, I guess I'm fighting again. I don't think this is the right way. I really don't.
I cannot enter.
Dead end. Hello. How do I get past this part? I don't know. I'm trying. This is where I'm supposed to go, but I can't figure out how to get over there. None of the gates open. The door won't open. I can't figure it out. I'm gonna have to look it up because I can't figure it out. I don't want to, but I've looked everywhere. The only thing I think I found is there's a random door somewhere else where I can enter, like, into another building, but I don't think that's the answer. Even that, I don't remember what that was now. Maybe if I go up to the top of the building, I can...
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Where's the door?
When science fails you,
No, this is my hideout area.
This is despicable.
Oh, shut up. It's either that or humans, and we're not going that route this gameplay.
How long have we known each other?
we even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett. You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
There's a door here, but...
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Hello?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
Oh, I don't have it right now. Darn it, I gave it to the other guy.
I will see you later. Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Alright, can I use this house?
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
How do I get around you to get to the safe? Thank you. Hello?
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Man, you're a Debbie Downer.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Well, then... Yes, I'm ransacking a house. I can't figure out how to get over there, though. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, my camera's gotta go back in the upper left because I can't see what I just did. I don't want to cover up my health and stuff, but I gotta. Alright. Sorry, I don't want to keep moving it, but... Okay, so this isn't helpful. Until I get another medicine for him, there's no point in that. Can I go in here? No.
Price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Okay.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
As a merchant, you see
No,
Whitechapel every day. Have you...
Well, you mean besides...
Right then. Show me what you have.
That was a new one, that's good. I just can't figure out how to get to this area, though.
I should never have taken up
No one's there.
Then enter the house! I gotta look it up because I can't figure this. I've run around this place like 6 times, looking all over the place, looking for just one hint. Gonna go back. I keep moving the camera, but I really need to see certain things. I don't need to see the experience. I thought I did, but I really don't. Sorry. I can't figure out how to get up there, though. Over there, though. If you know how, please tell me, because I've tried. Alright, so that doesn't help me any. Nope. No! This is a dead end too? Why is everything a dead end? I'm thinking, okay, you gotta go around to somewhere else to find like a... Oh, he's gonna be tough. Oh, Jesus. Am I getting any closer, or am I just kind of... What? Okay. I don't think any of this is actually helpful. Alright, let's kill the monster. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be, but... Alright. I still don't think this is the right way. But it's something, at least. It's better than me running around like an idiot in a goddamn town. At least I'm doing something. Alright. Hey, let's see. Oh, there's something there. More shillings. Cool. Alright. Maybe this is the right way. No! That was bullshit.
Not exactly a treasure chest. A battered box, some knickknacks, and a letter.
Okay, what did I just find?
A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Alright, let's go fight the other... Done. Alright. Give me more stuff. Why is it so dark? Seriously? There's a big old circle. So that was nothing. Didn't lead me to anything. Yeah, it got me more experience, but that...
It's locked, all right.
I don't want to look it up. Because it shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be. Why is this so hard?
Be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money.
Oh my god. There's like no answer. Where's the frickin' answer? No door opens. I can't enter anywhere. I'm about to start pulling my hair out because I can't figure this out.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the swaddling flu.
It's not like I can, like, ghost my way through or something. I've tried. I can't figure it out. I hate to do this, but I will not get stuck on a stupid quest like this. I tried that. Why didn't it work?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of
Hello,
that stray
Afternoon
poet who's
Owl.
always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Hello, welcome to the stream. That was really annoying.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Eid Mubarak. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Find Clayton in the area. That's definitely the father of the church. That's a really weird,
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
jeez. Okay.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns
Sarah
should be
is
the
your
only
biggest
women
fan. Well,
allowed to
thank
take
you.
care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
I've had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Well, thank you to Sarah for being my biggest fan.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Alright.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright, I gotta find where this stupid poet dude is. It pops back. Okay. So he's definitely around here somewhere. There we go. That's him.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Thank you for the subscription, dude. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Alright. Do we need anything else for more?
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Let's follow my main quest for now, because I've been trying to get this done. Somehow I have to be up more. Okay. Up. Can I go around? Okay, I can't get around this way. Okay.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. It's locked.
How am I supposed to get in? It's not like I can enter the church. I have to get to him.
I cannot enter.
Alright, let's see if we can get down around the other side. Is this one open either? Why did that open? Those never open.
It ain't human! Kill it!
Walk with me!
Die, vermin! Hurry up! Stop it!
That looks really bad. I'm gonna run. Maybe I have to go that way, in which case I'm flubberducked. Okay. Alright, let's try the other side first, and then if need be, I'll go back and fight. Why was I able to come up here? What purpose did it serve? There's no other jump point, so why would I be able to come up here? I really wish there was a sprint button or something. It'd be nice to be able to move a little faster.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Aha! Oh, that's bad. Whoa! Oh God, no! Get off me! Okay. All right.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
How high are you?
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activists, writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
And now I don't need you anymore.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alright, let's try this again. Alright.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
No. There's the door. Finally, progress.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please. You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
What? Okay, cool. Someone followed me back on Twitter. That's cool. May I take all of your stuff first? Like, all of it. Every penny I can get. Up.
It's locked.
Alright, let's get this done. First, open this. Thank you, God.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalp! Hand me that scalp!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source.
We're gonna fight
of the
this.
blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Did I fail?
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Would I have been able to save him if I had done the other way?
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Try to do it.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go.
That was charm!
Gone.
It's locked, all right.
I broke that
It's
lady.
locked, all right.
This one stinks already. Get your weapons ready! We found one! Watch it! This is Snuff it, leech!
It's really hard to see sometimes with this game. Like, I get the idea, it's supposed to be night, it's supposed to be kind of in all dark and cramped areas, it's only candlelit, but damn is it dark sometimes! Shouldn't I get like a bonus night vision or something? Why is that my quest again? Oh, I did fail to help Dorothy Crane. I could have saved him if I had...
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Oh, I could have saved him. I messed up. I feel bad now because I wanted to save him. I tried. I'm not a doctor. His pulse is dying. Give him a chest massage. Sounds like do CPR. Start performing chest pumps, you know?
Wet Boots will be proud of me.
I don't know what the other one was.
I cannot enter.
Hopefully I don't gotta fight my way out like I fought my way in.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
Why?
Burn it, boy!
Come on! God damn it! You just pop in two goddamn bosses right there? Just let me leave! I'm so close to being done with this stupid quest. I understand fire bad, but how am I supposed to dodge 20,000 things? Hold on a minute then, because I'm gonna go back and go to my hideout then. Screw you guys.
It's locked.
Why is everything locked?
I cannot enter.
Thing is, that's where I needed to go, wasn't it? Oh, you suck. There we go. Alright. Alright. I need to make some serums. Can I up my weapons? No, I need more common handle parts. No there. So no there. Alright. Wrong button, darn it. Alright. 2,125 experience. Can I get an ultimate? No, it's still locked. Level 10 required, jeez. Alright. Now I can get an ultimate. Costs 1,000. Dang it! Dang it! Alright, rages. Let's look at them though. Alright, there we go. Alright, the following night. Now I can try and maybe get out and hopefully live. Oh boy, that's not good. I gotta get back. Come on. Come on, load. Good, okay. Now to go die again. Hold on, wait, how do I change up my abilities? Because there's gotta be a way. Ah, here we go, okay. I really don't use that, so having a second attack is a lot better option. Alright, let me go see if I can find a rat or something real quick. I need to get some blood in me first. Or that! Oh, that's bad. badly.
It's locked, all right.
I was just hoping for a rat.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Alright, let's try this again.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately. I can't believe I'm doing this.
That's a lot of vampire zombies.
I have this thirst for blood.
There's one of them vermin! Cross the leech, boy! Die, vermin!
Gonna send more bullshit my way? Why am I able to come in here? Oh, I made it. I made it home.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
Thank you, Harry Potter lookalike. Goodbye.
Sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
I will see you later. Thank you for your time.
I better go make like 20,000 freaking fatigue potions then. Okay, look at the people. Where's the people thing? Here we go. So, recovering, anemia, fatigue, headache, fatigue. Fatigue. Okay, so I need a lot of fatigue stuff. First we'll report, then we'll go make some fatigue stuff.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, Your Ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake?
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27.
I'm 27.
I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
The Black Plague.
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
I got another 20 minutes or so.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Intriguing. Alright.
I bid you farewell.
Finish that quest.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
I need to make more fatigue potion too. Like, all of the people here have fatigue. Which kind of makes sense, they're running a hospital 24/7. And hello. I have a big ass office. no, I need more sodium
Razvan
hypochlorite.
Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scows. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. The flower's dying. It needs water.
And yet I cannot seem to get the water. I need to get more sodium hypochlorite. Alright, let's talk to him.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
Oh, for the love of God.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's dead. I killed her.
Buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
See if I can make a couple more fatigue potions. Can I open this door?
It's locked.
One more. God dang it, it takes two. Do I have anything else that I've missed? Alright, so I have a couple medicines for migraine, a couple medicines for other stuff I need to go distribute as much as I can to my area. That way it doesn't get...
It's locked, all right.
So either there's a skill that I learn later that unlocks things, or... There's another one. I can go make some more fatigue. I need like 4 of them.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
But the suffering continues. Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. Someone's poached my blanket. Oh, the cold will be my death.
Healthy, cool. Alright, I gotta go make more fatigue. I think there's somebody here, there's a fatigue. And I definitely gotta get at least to the one that was a doctor over there. I swear someone in here has a migraine.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Is this supposed to
Only
be
a
an
matter of
hospital?
time before the Pembroke closes its doors for good.
Can you...
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Please,
I feel sick. Get over here now.
You're recovering, you'll be fine. There's supposedly somebody with a migraine. More frickin'... Let's go make another fatigue. Not what I need. I need more of the quinine, but... I don't need to go this way. Alright, how do I get to that? Where do I need to go for this? Exclamation point. What is this? Talk to Dr. Swansea? New dialogue is available? Alright. Alright, let's head for my, my sister's, funeral. Oh, this will be bad. Give me a rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, shut up. Drink more.
This is despicable.
Come on.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Somebody help! Who are you? What do you want? Somebody help!
Oh, for the love of get off me.
What do you want? Somebody help!
There you go,
Are
ma'am.
you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
That's disgusting. Alright. Oh, I dodged. Give me the blood.
Thirst for blood.
Oh, for the love out. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Oh, get off. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Trying to save some of the blood. There's another rat over here somewhere. I can hear him.
This is despicable.
Cool, some more hypochlorite. Time. Oh, I'm running out of time.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
And now I discreetly attend a funeral.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
She's about to fall in with her.
I kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place.
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
I'ma stab you.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
I have a busted nose. Alright, I'm gonna have to end it soon, but let's see if we can do this real quick. How far am I going? Oh. Alright, if we can make it to the church in one piece, I'll end it there, because I eventually have to go. I need to take a break, and then I'm gonna get on Twitch. I found a safe spot, so I'm gonna just stay here. I can't though, because I need to get back and feed more frickin' medicine to him. Can I upgrade this? No, I need common hand parts for that. What the hell?
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
You are a big mama llama.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Oh, the guy I didn't want to fight. As I thought he has a gun. If you could fuck off.
This man stunned me with his face. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Alright, I'm gonna try and finish this real quick. I gotta get to the church and then get back, feed him some fatigue potions, and end my day.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten. if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell. It's locked, all right.
Alright. Head back to that church, the hospital. Feed some fatigue potions to people. Really? Can I run?
I order you to step back! Lord, give us strength!
I'm just gonna run. Ow, that hurts. Okay. So that would have been way too much to fight.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you. Fear, be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
No, I have more questions.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Alright. First, I have like 20,000 people to diagnose. Then I gotta take a small break, and then I gotta jump on for Twitch.
We are our city's final hope.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. Well, thanks, anyway.
Goodbye, Milton.
Alright, they're all recovering.
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
Healthy, recovering. It looks like out here is taken care of. Recovering, healthy, healthy. Recovering. What the hell?
It's here again.
Hold on, what happened?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye.
Jesus.
Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, fatigue.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Should be someone out here. Aha, there we go.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
I got an achievement. Alright, I think that's pretty much everybody. Recovering, 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 recovering. You, I don't know where you are though. Alright, but if he's the only one, I can go talk to Dr. Swansea.
The words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Alright, so let's run back. Talk to Dr. Swansea real quick. then end my day. Do a level up and we'll end it there. Get an ultimate finally. I don't have that.
Traitor to us all. You're nothing but a warlord of thugs.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan.
Aw, but he's so easy to kill!
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you, and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Alright.
If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
Okay, back.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I can guarantee one thing. The Guard of Priwen would never dare to attack the hospital while I'm in charge here.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Priwen come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
Thank you, Edgar.
Alright. I'm gonna level up and save and end for the day. Take a small break. I'll be back.
Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Alright. Try this again. I'm going to level up and save my game. I'm going to take a small break. I'll be back on Twitch on 2 o'clock PC with SAO Fatal Bullet. Alright, I want this one. That just looks crazy. Can I get this? No, I need 1,000 for it. 1,300. Alright. So let's see what happens. Let's see what my day does now. Because I just I hopefully fixed 90% of the people. No! No! I don't know if you can hear me, but something went wrong with an error. The following application, Vampyr. Oh my god, it's going to screw me over. Well, regardless, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be back on Twitch in about 30 minutes, give or take a couple, with SAO Fatal Bullet. That'll be going till about 5 o'clock, I think. It might be a little sooner because I am going to go see a movie and I'll be waiting for a pickup. You can hear me or you can't hear me? It's saying only mic from podcast. Okay.